Hey friends, welcome back to Jenny Food and My Kitchen. Recently, I've kind of let you in on my private life a little bit as a private chef. It's the summer season and I am a busy girl cooking for all kinds of people at events and dinner parties and family gatherings. So I don't have a lot of time for myself. Today, I thought I would share something that I'm going to make today just for me. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to make me some of my favorite cinnamon quick bread so that when I'm up early in the mornings working on the computer with a cup of coffee, I have the treat that kind of just makes me feel good. So today's all about me. Let's bake this. All right, let's get started. I have 1 cup of regular milk here. The recipe actually calls for buttermilk, but I don't have buttermilk, so I am just going to add a little cap full of vinegar, and I'm going to let that sit just a couple minutes, and that will kind of be that substitute for buttermilk. So to my bowl, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to add 1 stick of melted butter. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar to that. This is 1/4 of a cup, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go ahead and add 1 egg to that. And I'm going to go ahead and give that just a little mix with a fork. Kind of get that butter, sugar, and egg. And I think while we're at it, I am just going to add our teaspoon of vinegar right along with that. This comes together super quick, which is why I love this recipe. There's a teaspoon of teaspoon of vanilla. Give that a little whirl. All right. And then to that, we are going to add 1 cup of flour. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go in with 1 teaspoon baking soda. Now, I am just going to go ahead and at this point give this kind of all of a mix, and then we're going to add our milk in. I just want to make sure that baking soda is all incorporated. And you can see our milk is starting to bubble a little bit. That means that vinegar is working. So we're just going to add that right in there. And I think I'm just going to mix this up with a fork today until it's well combined. I need another cup of flour. I think I was thinking about the sugar. It's 2 cups of flour. Thinking that looks awful runny for a quick bread. We all make mistakes in the kitchen. 2, 3, 4. All right. That's better. Just kind of going around the edges and getting all of that incorporated. And that's just a quick, simple, quick bread. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that cinnamon and sugar. All right, that is looking, and that's just a simple batter. Oh, I'm so excited. Approximately 5 tablespoons of sugar. And then we need about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Come on, cinnamon. I am a sucker for literally anything cinnamon sugar. I love cinnamon sugar donuts. Just anything. Anything with cinnamon and sugar in it, you got me. Okay, so we just mixed up that cinnamon and sugar. Now what we're gonna do is I've got a buttered loaf pan here. Remove all of that. And I'm gonna dump half of this mixture right into my prepared loaf pan. And kind of make sure that goes all along the bottom here. That's about half. And I'll just take my little spatula and kind of push it to the edges. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, a little variation if you have like is good. If it's not perfectly smooth and even. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add half of this sugar and cinnamon right in the middle of this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kind of take that with my fingers and just go back and forth and just kind of give this a good coating. And this will melt right in and make a nice little cinnamon sugar layer in the middle of this bread. Woo, perfect with a cup of coffee. Tomorrow, Jenny is loving today, Jenny. Okay, that looks like half. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna put the rest of that in there, right over top of that. This is so simple and easy. This is a beautiful quick bread to give to somebody. And the nice thing is you pretty much have all of that: flour, butter, sugar, baking soda, cinnamon, milk. I mean, most people have that right in their homes. So if you know of somebody that could use just a quick little treat, you know, this is a beautiful bread to just bake for someone and give as a gift, maybe a condolence gift, or you know, something just to say, I love you, friend. I like those kind of gifts. And I give those kind of gifts. All right, our bowl is clean. So now I'm just gonna kind of spread that the rest of the way on our pan. And then we're gonna put that rest of that cinnamon sugar topping right on top of that. I mean, can you believe how simple that is? All right. And then we'll just do the same thing. We will put the rest of this right on top, and we're gonna bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 50 minutes, checking it at 50 minutes to see if it's done all the way through. All right. And just like that, I mean, that literally took 5 minutes. All right, friends. Look at that cinnamon quick bread. Does that not look delicious? I am about to make me a cup of coffee. And I was right. Today me ain't mad at yesterday me, because I am looking forward to just having a little treat for myself. I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste. Oh, but it is soft and moist. And look at that little cinnamon ribbon. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my gosh. You had me at cinnamon sugar. Wow. Sometimes when it comes to desserts and baked goods, the simple things are like the beautiful things. Mm. That is delicious. I'm about to go make me a cup of coffee and get to work. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you soon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye for now, friends.